somebody enough, follow wherever they go. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. If you love somebody enough and you go where your heart wants to go, that's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. I know if you've seen her, you'd tell me you are my friend. I've got to find her and find out the trouble she's in. If you tell me that she's not here, I don't just follow the trail her tears. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. She used to say she would come back to Memphis someday. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. When I haven't eaten a bite or slept for 3 days and nights, that's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. Well, I've got to find her and tell her I love her so. Well, I'll never rest till I find out why she had to go. Well, thank you for your precious time. Forgive me if I start to cry. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. Well, that's how I got to Memphis.
Country music means to me, it's all I've ever grown up listening to. It's everything that's important to me. I think country music talks about life, real life, and that's what speaks most to my heart. My influences are George Strait, for sure. I would say he's probably the biggest influence on what I do. George Strait and Merle Haggard. And of course George Jones, but there's a list that's probably as long as my arm. That would include people like Ronnie Millsap and even Eddie Rabbitt, I feel, is a big influence on what I do. When I'm performing, I really try to give every ounce of my heart and soul to every single song and every lyric. I want them to come away from each show with a deep respect for the music that has been laid in front of them. A lot of times the songs that we grew up listening to they just become words and music, and maybe you don't catch the message anymore. And I really try to recapture the idea of each song.
Used to be the kind of man to go straight home after work. No need to run around the town, honky-tonkin' every night didn't fit my style. That is until you let me down. You give me a long neck, a Corona, a little salt and lime, haggard on the jukebox will help to ease my mind. I know these aren't the answers, but this ballroom takes the place of shame. It's kinda like a long neck is a rain check for the pain. Took me a lot of practice, but I'm getting the hang of this. Drinking beer, neon signs and bars. I wonder if you think about the life I'm forced to live, just to avoid a broken heart. You give me a long neck, a Corona, a little salt and lime, haggard on the jukebox will help to ease my mind. I know these aren't the answers, but this here barroom's gonna take the place of shame. Like a long neck is a rain check for the pain. You're kinda like a long neck, gives me a rain check from the pain.